Hello, hello, Leos. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your September career reading. So welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you are returning. Today we'll be diving into the collective energy of Leo, and we'll take a look at all things finance, career, money matters, all those things for you. We will dive in and get some clarity for you. So please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind, as this is a general reading, not a one-on-one. But if you are interested in a personal reading or even a free reading, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Leo, what is going on for you? We do have sensitivity showing up here. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. We have let go, walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. Let's see what else we have from the Oracle card here for life purpose before we dive into your Celtic cross. All right, we have trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So right away here, Leo, I am getting the energy of a lot of you wanting to take a leap of faith, take a change or chance on taking a change into a whole new direction. I am seeing you, some of you needing to find a new job or a new location as well, especially if you have not been working. I'm getting as well, some of you are trying to boss up. We do have leadership showing up here with trust. So I feel a lot of you are actually natural born leaders at this time, and you could be doing things that are maybe adding to a promotion or adding to a raise for some of you, even becoming an entrepreneur or leading your own business, not necessarily listening to others at this time. All right, and we have spiritual teacher. Okay, so we're going to dive right into your reading here. So again, sensitivity comes up and it says you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes. I feel for many of you, Leos, many of the signs for the collective here are going to feel this huge transformational shift, especially in September, even towards the end of the year. Whatever you're doing that is not serving your purpose here, Leo, you're really making changes internally, which is going to affect your external world as well. If you're willing to let that fear go and take a leap into something entirely new, something that really serves your purpose, that you feel connected to on a deeper soul level. And we have let go. So again, I feel like this is fear-based for a lot of you. Walk away from this situation. It can be a toxic environment with the boss, with coworkers as well. I'm getting that somebody's worth isn't being seen at this time. So some of you, if you're putting in applications and you're not getting any bites, it can just say release, step back from a situation as well. For those of you that are trying to build a business, and you're stepping into your power a little bit more, you might be getting a little bit frustrated with where the world's at this time. And I'm just seeing you stepping away from the situation momentarily in order to see the bigger picture. We have trust showing up here. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So again, this is knowing that the universe will take care of you here, Leo. This is the universe saying, trust, we have your back. I'm almost getting star energy here, inspirational hope, dreams coming true after a traumatic event for you, or a tower moment. So I'll be surprised, or curious, I should say, to see if the star does show up in your reading. But we do have trust. Next up, we have leadership. So again, a lot of you are those natural born leaders. It says take charge of a situation. So for those of you that are wanting to build a business here, this is the perfect opportunity, perfect time to jump into something new. I feel for many of you, you're going to be almost forced to make a decision here that's actually going to benefit you, especially if you've been kind of stagnant or hanging on, not quite sure which direction to go. I feel like you're going to receive some sort of news of receiving a job, of receiving a promotion, or building up a business. You're going to receive, it could be a business loan or just the go-ahead in one form, way or another, that it's okay for you to take this leap of faith. And it may be somebody else that you're waiting on before you take that next step. We do have spiritual teachers showing up. It says you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So spiritual teacher can show up in any form. It could mean you're wanting to open a holistic business. Maybe you are practicing Reiki. Maybe you are a yoga teacher. Maybe you are doing readings on YouTube, or Teaching seminars, workshops, and classes in different locations, different areas is what I'm picking up on as well. For a lot of you, you may be seeking out a spiritual teacher or spiritual worker at this time to kind of help you on your journey. Hence, you are watching a YouTube video regarding your career. So let's take a dive here into your Celtic cross, Leo, and see what the heart of the matter is for you in September. Spirit, can you please guide us? What is the heart of the matter for my beautiful Leos for the month of September for their career? All right. We have the Eight of Earth. Yeah, beautiful. So a lot of you are trying to master something here. The Eight of Pentacles is the Eight of Earth, and it's mastering a skill. It's putting in the training, the work, the effort. It's going the distance, gaining knowledge on a situation that you maybe have a little bit of inexperience on. It's a very fortuitous card for those that are in the art field, education, music, design, but it says that you're mastering your craft here. You're really learning how to do something completely. It could be from the ground up, but it could just be learning something extra to build. So for example, if you are trying to grow or build your business, you could be learning about the advertising side, the marketing side. For those of you, perhaps you're learning how to read tarot cards here. For some of you, it is just learning something new that's actually going to bring in a lot of money for you is what I am seeing here. For some of you, it could be receiving a new job offer at a new spot or a new location where you're learning how to do something by their standards, by their way of doing something. So let's just clarify. What would you like, Spirit? This deck? Okay. They do want me to pull from this deck here. So we're just going to clarify the Eight of Pentacles for you here, Leo. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Beautiful. We have the Nine of Pentacles showing up to clarify. So you will be taking this step up. The Eight of Earth is all about you putting in the hard work, again, mastering a skill. And to clarify, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is a beautiful energy. This is all about being self-sufficient here, Leo. It's all about spiritual and material satisfaction. It's about you reaching goals, having a successful harvest, especially after you've put in the time, energy, and effort into a situation here. It's all about independence and having reliable resources, but also self-control. So again, I'm getting self-control coming up very strong for you. You've been wanting something very bad. You've been working towards something is what I am seeing here. And what this is saying is in the month of September, you're going to actually see the fruits of your labor physically manifested in this 3D world. So I'm loving that the Nine of Pentacles is clarifying the Eight because again, you're leveling up, you're stepping up, you're gaining whatever it is that you're wanting to accomplish at this time. You're reaching that goal. All right, so let's take a look here and see what the challenge is for you. What is the challenge for my beautiful Leos for the month of September in their money matters? In their career. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So we have, oh, wow. Wow. I rarely ever get both of these cards coming together. So they do want me to talk about the Three of Air first. The Three of Air is the Three of Swords energy. So the challenge here is going through some sort of a loss, a separation here. Rejection is God's protection is what I am hearing. And I feel like there was a separation, there was a loss, there was something that really did leave you feeling very heartbroken regarding your career. So again, maybe you had a job loss, maybe it was horrible communication within a job atmosphere or job place here, but definitely something that was heartbreaking. But the challenge here is forgiveness. The challenge here is healing from the situation and opening your heart up and opening yourself up, knowing that you are worthy and that whatever it is that you are trying to master at this time, that it is achievable. Okay, so that's kind of the message I'm getting with the Three of Swords, saying you can put the past in the past here, Leo, and it's time to move forward on the situation. So let's just clarify this energy for you. Spirit, can you please tell me about the Three of Swords? I just heard the name Gary. Gary, maybe you work with a Gary. That could be your name. Maybe it's, Gary, Indiana. It could be a location as well. So please take it as it resonates, as it won't resonate with every one of you. Spirit, can you please clarify the Three of Swords for my beautiful Leos at this time? All right. Thank you. The Nine of Wands energy. Nine of Wands. Okay. So the Nine of Wands energy shows up as having the determination. And that's kind of the energy I'm getting from the Three of Swords. So it's saying finish what you've started here, Leo. Find the motivation in a difficult time for you to keep going. Have the courage, the discipline, the persistence. Because what the heart of the matter is here, the Eight of Earth, you're going for something and you're actually going to see tangible results. So don't let fear hold you back. Don't let the thought of failure hold you back as well, and persist. Don't let your barriers go up, because I feel like you are a very determined person here, Leo, and you want to achieve great things. So don't let the past stop you is what I'm getting here. Don't let the fear of being rejected push you away from a situation, or not being good enough push you away from a situation here, because the Nine of Wands is the card of the wounded warrior. So I see that you've been through the ringer with your career. Perhaps a lot of you have jumped from career to career. Perhaps a few of you have been with a company for a very long time and it came to a halt, came to some sort of end. Maybe at the very top where you couldn't achieve what you wanted to achieve anymore, so you had to go in a different direction. But we'll look into that and clarify as well. So let's see what the foundation is. What's below you? We have the Four of Air. Again, coming up here, Four of Air is all about healing. And this is a time of renewal, rejuvenation after a hard foundation shaking time here. And it's also about if you've been overthinking, overworking, possibly even a little bit stagnant in your energy. It's all about really taking what you've learned, taking what's happened in the past, releasing, growing, learning from it, where you're able to move forward now in a new beautiful direction, because I see a lot of abundance coming in for you. So don't let, again, fear hold you back, Leo. Let's clarify the Four of Swords energy. Let's clarify this healing for you in the recent, as your foundation. So what this is saying here is you can overcome any of the obstacles put in your path. And I feel like you're starting a new chapter, something that you've been wanting to possibly do for a while. Yeah, there it is. The Death card is all about starting a new chapter. It's about a time of an ending, letting go, letting God. You've outgrown this cycle, and there was major transformation within you, which did affect here, Leo, your external world. But the Death card, again, is that rebirth. It's time for a new chapter here, especially because you've put in the time, the healing, and worked on yourself and worked on what you've been through. You've healed from the situation, even though you do have the Three of Air as a challenge here, the Three of Swords. I feel like the challenge is for you to continue on that healing path and know your worth, and know that whatever you want to manifest, you will manifest here, because you have a transformational shift coming in and you're starting a whole new chapter. So I'm loving this for you. Let's take a look at what happened in your recent past. What happened in your recent past here? All right, we do have the Magician. All right, the Magician showing up here is saying that there possibly could have been you trying to manifest, you taking action on situations here. I feel like for a lot of you, it may or may not have panned out the way that you've wanted, but what this is telling me is it's actually divine timing is at work here, and it's panning out even better than you imagined. And I know for a lot of you, you're thinking, okay, that's not how I wanted it to happen. I did want this new beginning. I wanted to manifest my dream job, or a job in general. I wanted to manifest this business opportunity. But for some reason, I feel like there was some sort of halt. It could be what's going on in the world at this time. It could be financial issues. You could have been wearing, the golden handcuffs, as they call it. But let's take a look and see what this is all about. Okay, we have the Hierophant showing up, and the Hierophant is all about divine guidance. Like I was saying here, it's all about deep learning. So there could have been lack of morals within a company, possibly even corrupt advice going on within the environment. But the Hierophant is usually about some sort of high-level commitment, gaining wisdom in a situation. So for a lot of you, you are gaining wisdom, again, on how to tap into your natural talents, how to use and manifest and believe in yourself that whatever it is that your authentic gift to the world can be used for the higher good here. They do want me to, okay, I see, all right, there it is. They were saying go one more in this deck, but I see now because it was already flipped. We have the Justice card showing up here, and the Justice card says there possibly was imbalance in a situation, or you were really wanting to seek some sort of equality or fairness. Possibly some of you were weighing up your option, could have been dealing in the legal system as well. But for the majority of you, I'm just getting that you're wanting to bring balance back into a situation. So there was, with this Magician, this new start, that's what you wanted to manifest because of something that was not fair going on in your career as well. Okay, they're showing me somebody with black shoes, putting on these black, almost dressy type shoes, but I feel like maybe the bottom of the shoe, like the heel part, may have came off, or there may have been a piece of the shoe that just came off. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Maybe you were walking and it got stuck and tore off. So again, very interesting image here. But I feel like they're black shoes. Again, a piece of it almost came off entirely, where you had to actually take off your shoe and put some new shoes on. So let's take a look here, Leo, and see what the potential is for your money matters for the month of September. What's the potential going on here? Is that a place, Spirit, or is it a name? I just heard Lincoln, and I almost seen a road, so I don't know if this is like Lincoln Boulevard, Lincoln Avenue, Lincoln Street, or if it could be a name of a company, maybe, Lincoln. Please take that again as it resonates. We have Hanged Man showing up, seeing something in a whole new perspective, and that's where this 3 of air comes in. The challenge here, right? The challenge is to heal, get past whatever happened in the past, know your worth, move forward in a situation, especially if you tried to make some sort of new beginning or bring balance to a situation at the workplace. The potential here, the Hanged Man, is all about surrendering. I feel like you've been waiting for this change to kind of happen, but in order for you to see this new perspective, this healing needed to take place, and I feel like it has for you, and I feel like you're finally ready to actually take that leap of faith and jump into this new beginning. And that's the potential here, is you seeing something from a whole new perspective with this Hanged Man energy. And if you felt like there were any delays, or if you were just not willing to hang around a situation anymore, you're going to see something moving in quick. I'm almost getting either 8 of Wands or Chariot energy, but let's take a look here and see what this is all about. Spirit, can you please clarify the Hanged Man for my beautiful Leos as the potential? What is it that they're seeing from a new perspective? All right, wow, you have 2 major arcanas again, so you're going through some stuff here. We have the High Priestess in reverse, and we have the Hierophant showing up once again. So again, this is you committing to something, or to someone, or to a company, or to your own business as well. So you're seeing the potential in some sort of high-level commitment at this time. For a lot of you, this is, a business, an industry, some sort of company that actually has a lot of people that work for them as well. Some of you, it could be dealing with, again, in the legal system, in the court system as well. But the Hierophant is saying that the potential here for some sort of commitment and abundance is coming in very strong. I feel like you have been committing either to yourself or to really working at what it is that you want to achieve here, especially with the 8 of Earth showing up for you. So I am getting very, very beautiful vibes on a transformation that you can't see yet, or it may have just started to happen, because I'm getting I'm actually getting October as well. I know we're clarifying September energy, but I am seeing October 3rd. So a lot of you may be seeing the results in late September for some of you as well on a situation, or receiving larger amounts of money, or even a raise towards the end of September. But we do have the High Priestess showing up here. And what the High Priestess is saying in reverse is make sure that you're trusting in your intuition, trusting in your gut here. I feel like anything that you were not trusting is going to get revealed at this time. And it could be within a company you currently work for. Maybe you were waiting to hear if you would get hired for a position or for a role, or you had applied for something else here, a different company, and you're gonna hear about this being revealed at this time. So you won't have to kind of hide behind the curtains or feel like you're behind the curtains here, as you can see, because I feel like the path is going to be illuminated for you. And when it's illuminated, you're going to have the opportunity here to commit to yourself fully in a situation that's actually going to bring you a lot of abundance. So let's take a look at the near future here, Leo, for you. What is going on in the near future? Okay, very interesting here. I'm seeing somebody playing or holding rosary beads. So if this is you, that maybe, I don't know if you have the rosary beads like around your hand at this time, but I'm seeing very beautiful. I'm almost seeing reds as well, reds on the beads, but it's holding on to them. It looks like a rosary bead anyway, or beads. Please take it again as it resonates. Maybe you have them nearby and you can see them, and it's possibly you've been praying to your higher power here about a job opportunity with the rosary beads. So again, take that as it resonates. Spirit, what do we have in the near future for Leo? Ooh. Oh goodness. All right, one moment. That one kind of shot off here. Okay, we have the Two of Earth showing up here for you, Leo. Two of Earth. Okay, a lot of pentacles here, but the Two of Earth is all about trying to balance and juggle possibly obligations here, balancing work and play, but it's also about weighing in on a decision. So I feel a lot of you are going to have a decision to make. It could be between two different opportunities, two different jobs at this time, especially if you've applied for a company, or you're in a company and you've applied for a different position, or a lot of you, I'm getting the energy of building something that you've been working on the side, some sort of side hustle, a side hobby, a side job. You're going to have the opportunity to decide if maybe you need to take a part-time job and build up your 50% part-time job, 50% hobby, or trying to balance some sort of balance act into the mix here. So let's clarify the Two of Earth. Spirit, can you please clarify the Two of Earth for Leo? Okay, I think I'm getting the name Raphael, whether it's your name or it's a person you work with here. I feel like I've gotten that name for you before as well. Three of Cups is showing up here. Three of Cups is beautiful energy because it's saying that you will be celebrating with family. You'll be celebrating with friends, socializing. It's also the card of receiving news about a job or even an abundance or a raise. So beautiful energy here. But I feel like there will be two opportunities that come in, and you may have to juggle some stuff around. You may be feeling really busy, but I feel like whatever this opportunity is here, whatever choices or options are going to be presented, I feel like it gives you the freedom to pick. And whatever choice you choose is going to offer a lot of happiness here, a lot of abundance, a lot of success. So I'm loving the Three of Cups showing up for you. But let's take a look and see here, Leo, what you're telling yourself in the month of September. What are you telling yourself in the month of September? Six of Water, Six of Cups energy. Okay. So remember in the very beginning here when I was talking about the Three of Air needing as the challenge and kind of needing to work on the healing, work on your self-worth, separation, but you've been doing a lot of healing is what I'm seeing here. The Six of Water here, the Six of Cups energy is about nostalgia. It's about second chances as well. So make sure that It could be somebody offering you a job from the past, maybe somebody that you've met before, possibly even a job that you worked at a different time in your life here. But I'm seeing the Six of Cups coming in here. And it's almost like you want to do something that you wanted to do from childhood for a lot of you. So again, when this card comes up in a career reading, I get that a lot of you are wanting to put the focus on something that really made you happy as a kid. Maybe you wanted to be a dentist. Maybe you wanted to be a doctor here, or a veterinarian. Maybe even an actress or a pilot or an acrobat. Whatever that is here, I feel like, again, you're going to have the opportunity to balance something out where you're able to do either two things at once here, or you're able to commit fully to something that you've had to hold off of for a while with the Six of Water showing up. So I like this, but let's take a look and clarify. Because you can absolutely do it, is what Spirit is telling me here. Whatever this is that you're kind of yearning for from the past energy, I feel like it is a second chance to rebuild your dreams here. A second chance of maybe doing something that you've done in the past, doing something that you love. So let's just look. Spirit, what do you have? Thank you. Oh, wow. We have Judgment showing up in the upright position. So the Judgment card is all about your purpose, your calling. So yeah, something maybe that you had to hold off, Leo, in the past because it wasn't right timing, or maybe it was because we've been going through this pandemic. Maybe you didn't have the money at the time, the support, the help. This is coming in and weighing up for you, giving you a second shot at whatever this is for you. What is it that really fulfills you? What is it that your childhood dreams were, or even something that maybe you did in the recent past, a year ago, 2 years ago, that you've been wanting to do again, but haven't had the chance. The Judgment card shows up. And this is all about reflection, and it's making a decision and doing it. It's a wake-up call. It's really a change in your life course, a change in your direction. And I feel like it's for the better for you, Leo. So let's take a look at your external influences. What's going on in your environment? All right. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Queen of Earth. This is beautiful energy. The Queen of Earth here, I'm trying to get this where you can see it a little better. The Queen of Earth is all about somebody who's stable and secure, very successful and abundant. She may be a self-made person, a working parent, a healer, a nature lover. She's very practical and good with her money, but she's also very abundant and thrifty as well. She could work in an accounting field, maybe even as a financial advisor here. Could be working in an outdoorsy job or even in a garden as well. But she's successful, and she doesn't need to rely on a million other people here because she gets the things done. She climbs to the top, and she's built her own success. She's very reliable, resourceful here, and I feel like you're putting money back into something here. So again, maybe that is a sign of you having enough money where you're able to put some aside, or you're able to save a little bit more, because I'm seeing more money being put almost like in a piggy bank where you're putting more money in, and it's not that you're just making quarters, you're just making change, but symbolically what I'm seeing here is that you're able to build something back up. You're able to save. You're save for, retirement, save for a rainy day, save for a home. But the Queen of Earth energy here is about you climbing up on that ladder, climbing to the top, whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you're working for somebody else here. But I'm really loving the Queen of Pentacles. She's not only successful, but she is very abundant, Leo, and that's what you're working your way to, especially with that 8 of Earth, then the 9 of Earth, now into the Queen. In one moment, that card flew off as well. All right. Okay. We have the 10 of Wands showing up here. The 10 of Wands is all about you releasing heavy burdens. So if you felt like you've been very burdened, very tied down to a situation here in the present moment, the 10 of Wands is all about you releasing. Okay, if you've been feeling like you've taken on too much, you're getting rid of the old to make way for new. If you felt like you've had too many responsibilities, you're going to start delegating. You're going to free yourself up and actually ask for help in order for you to create this beautiful abundance. You cannot take it all on yourself. especially if you work in a career that is very demanding, or if you're the one that's always, on your feet or taking care of multitasking is what I'm hearing here, or taking on other people's workloads as well. I feel like you're going to start to free yourself up come September to actually release. You can see here that she's carrying all these flowers here, and they're beautiful, and it's it's beautiful to look at. However, it's not sustainable, and it's not helping her out here. So other people may look at you and say, oh, she has it all together, or he has it all together. And Leo can do anything. Leo is a great multitasker. They won't mind if I give them this extra workload, but it's all about you setting healthy boundaries as well, and knowing your limits and knowing what needs to be released in order for you to grow, build, and move on to create that success and abundance in your life here. All right, let's take a look here at your hopes and fears, Leo. Your hopes and fears. All right. Whoop. I'm smelling fresh paint. So maybe your office just got painted, or maybe you painted, it could be a home office, it could be a business, or maybe they're even painting the outside of the area as well. But I feel like there's fresh paint. It could even be on the road outside that they're putting paint down in front of your work location, something to do next to your work or with your career here. Or maybe you're watching this and you're smelling paint. Maybe you're painting, or maybe you're painting even your home. But the fear here, the Seven of Pentacles showing up, is what if I put in the persistence, the hard work, and I don't see any results? But what this is saying here is, again, you're almost there, Leo. Don't give up. Don't quit. Because I feel like the hope here is way stronger energy than the fear. So I feel like, again, whatever you're putting your energy, time, and effort into, you're going to see the results of it come September here. And the Seven of Earth is all about you making a decision. And ultimately, the decision is you're almost there. Don't give up too early, or don't leave your dream for some instant gratification. That could be the fear here. Well, what if I don't want to put in the hard work, energy, and effort? Or again, what if I do and don't see the results from it? And I certainly see the results building, because now you have the Seven of Earth as a fear, but ultimately your main focus is the Eight of Earth, okay? And then you have the Nine of Earth showing up here. I forgot where that was. And then the Nine of Earth was to clarify that Eight of Earth is what they're telling me here. And then you have the Seven. So you have, all of them showing up at once. And what you don't see here is that you will be very successful, very abundant. So don't let this fear creep in on you and alter your progress, is what Spirit is saying here. But let's clarify. Let's clarify and get a message. Woo! All right. Okay. Oh gosh, I knew this one was going to come up, because you have the 7, 8, 9, and I was asking, and there is your 10 of Earth. So I don't think I've ever had a reading, Leo, where you've had the 7, 8, 9, and 10 showing up. They're also telling me that a lot of you may be seeing synchronicities with numbers that are ascending. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, or maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 on a license plate, or something like that. So pay attention to ascending numbers is what they're saying as well. But the hope here is the 10 of Pentacles. The hope here is you being all in, building a solid life with plenty of wealth, prosperity, generosity, financial security, to build whatever it is that you're dreaming of, that you don't have to work about that you don't have to worry about finances, that you don't have to wonder, where your next paycheck is, or if you're going to grow or advance in a company, but that you're able to build something solid that actually will leave a legacy. People will know your name or remember your name when you're long gone here, is what I am sensing here. And the fear is the 8 of Swords. The fear is, what if I can't get out of my own head? What if I'm feeling trapped and I just need a little bit of clarity? What if I can't let go of an old story? And this is your reminder right now from Spirit here. You need to release this old story that you tell yourself. Maybe it has to do with money. Maybe you feel like there's a lack of, or there's not enough here, or that you're trapped, or there's no way out. But you can see here in this image, Leo, that the top of the cage is already open. All that this beautiful angel needs to do is look upward, open, and climb out. She's entrapped in her own fear here, is ultimately what your fear is. So you're on this track. You have big dreams, big goals. Don't hinder the progress here. Don't stifle by getting too much in your head. Know and trust in the universe is what they're saying here. Again, trust that things are going to pan out when you put in this time, energy, and effort into whatever it is that you're trying to build, because I see it really being beautiful for you, Leo. So let's take a look at the final outcome. What's the final outcome for my beautiful Leos? Oh, there it is. Page of Earth. Beautiful. So, wow. Okay. So what comes after the 10 of Pentacles? The Page of Pentacles here. Page of Earth. So, holy moly. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the Page. So this is all about you receiving some sort of news here of that you've been patiently waiting for a message or communication on. Okay, this is all about you manifesting a new financial or physical opportunity. A lot of you may have been trying to manifest again in the past. You may have been really close to something, or may even started something here, but I definitely see you're going to get news and results on something else that's going to be a big financial win for you. So beautiful energy. So if you're waiting to hear back about a news, a job, maybe even about a business loan for starting your own company, whatever you're waiting patiently to hear some sort of communication about, I'm getting a big yes. I feel like Spirit is really making it loud and illuminating in my ear here that there's a big yes. And you may have to actually take control, take on a little more responsibility. So what they're telling me is it's a little counterintuitive, because you did get that 10 of Wands, which is about releasing, right? Releasing the burdens, delegating things that don't serve you. But what I am hearing here with the leadership is this is you moving towards and taking action on things that are actually going to bring you success and abundance. And it's not necessarily everybody else's stuff that maybe you took care of in the past. This is saying that you're actually going to raise yourself up by learning new things that's going to put you possibly in that leadership position, that leadership role. Maybe some of you are wanting to become managers, or just go from administrative assistant to executive assistant, or could be CNA to nurse. So again, I am seeing some sort of leveling, advancement, stepping up here from something that you kind of were just feeling so-so, and you are stepping into a leadership role here. For those of you that are in the spiritual studies here, or spiritual teaching, you may be leading or teaching others how to open up themselves and to trust in the universe at this time. So I would love to hear in the comments where your journey is at here, Leo. But let's take a look and clarify this Page of Earth. All right, we have the Two of Swords showing up. So the Two of Swords shows up, and it says that you're at a crossroads. There's a decision that needs to be made here. So it's about making this decision. You can see here that there's two birds sitting on the top of her hat here. And it may be a difficult decision because, again, perhaps you receive news that again, you might be making a little bit more money, but you're going to be taking on a lot more responsibilities, and that could take you away from home a little bit more. Or, for example, you will be training other people, or you'll need to go to a certain training, which is going to take a lot more of your time, energy, and effort for a little while, but it's going to be worth the reward, is what I am hearing here. Five of Swords showing up with this energy is that feeling like there's a lack of solution in a situation, but mostly what I'm getting is building your skills, learning and growing. So for a lot of you, you feel like you don't quite have a choice. Okay, you don't have a choice, that you kind of need to take this opportunity, but remember to trust, remember to let go, because the Page of Earth is showing up here as some sort of responsibility, but it's something that's financially going to be more rewarding, but you may have to put in a little more effort, is what I'm seeing here. Put in a little more responsibility, and it may seem a little difficult, a little scary, because change is scary, but ultimately this is your decision here to take. So again, the reminder is don't let fear creep in. Don't feel like you lost out on a situation. Not so much lost out is what I'm hearing, but I feel like you're learning and growing and building your skills. And what this is really telling me, for those of you that are maybe a little bit inexperienced or you're diving into something new, again, change is scary, so don't give up here before it gets really good, because I feel, again, something is going to get really good for you. But you may have to add on something else. Again, add on some sort of responsibility that maybe you're not quite sure how to do at this time, but trust is what they're saying. Let go of fear. Let go of fear. Trust in the situation that the universe has your back, because you ultimately are gaining more leadership in this situation. And for some of you, again, you're looking to a spiritual teacher at this time. A lot of times when I get this card as well, you could be doing something in the holistic field, but I'm getting when the student is ready, the teacher appears, okay? So that's what's happening here, is the teacher is appearing, and you can see that the page is a young boy. He's inexperienced and doesn't quite know. So you're learning something from the ground up, and it could be a little bit scary here, Leo, but it's going to be worth it. Put in that time, energy, and effort, because you have that 10 of Pentacles that ultimately is going to change everything for you. Build abundance, build success, build the legacy. That's going to be really beautiful. All right, we're going to get a message here from Spirit for my beautiful Leo. Spirit, what do you have for Leo for their money matters for the month of September? All right, thank you. Oh, wow, 2 shot out here. Okay, so it says embrace the moment. Embrace the moment. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you are changing your energy. Wow. And remember, in the sensitivity card here, it says you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly, okay? So if something doesn't feel right for you here, make sure that you are not making a decision based on fear or manipulation or control here. Make the decision based on what it is that you really feel in your heart you want to do here. And next up, we do have relationships, okay? So this could be relationships within the workplace, but it says relationships are just mirrors of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. So I'm kind of getting the energy of a lot of you in the past, possibly, or even now, you may work with people that are, could be a little bit challenging, but take this as an opportunity for soul growth and to learn, is what Spirit is saying here. All right, we're going to get a message from the wisdom of the oracle here, and I will read from the guidebook the prosperity message for you, beautiful Leos, because there's a lot of great insight in the guidebook. So let's take a look. What does my Leos need to know for September? Okay, we have unfinished symphony showing up here. So unfinished symphony. Let's take a look here. And this could be within your own self. It could be you're wrapping up, because some of you, I'm seeing you wrapping up something where you're currently at in order to step in. I feel like it's a land, you're in between worlds here with the unfinished symphony, trying to wrap something up here so you can move forward. This is about unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, a need to make amends. Again, whether this is with others, with yourself, or it's just you wrapping up this cycle because you did get the death card, letting go of something because you've outgrown a cycle. And the prosperity message here for you is make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you've created something special that will increase your sense of abundance and bring you opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything but more clutter. Now is the time to put your nose to the grindstone and complete the tasks that have accumulated. Pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filings, hand in assignments, complete a work of art. Tie up loose ends so you can move forward with surety, knowing you're on a prosperous path and feeling refreshed and excited about the future. Beautiful energy here. I'm liking this. It's a great reminder from Spirit saying wrap up loose ends here, especially if you're still kind of healing from whatever heartbreak or loss this was here. and you've been healing yourself is what I am getting. You're moving into this beautiful new energy, but you want to go into it with no stones left unturned is what I am hearing here. Okay, so those of you that are new to my channel, there's this beautiful exercise that I love to do with the 68 card Spirit Animal Oracle deck. So there are every animal imaginable in this deck here, from ones that fly, ones that swim, perhaps they're domesticated or wild. So Leo, I just want you to take a moment, close your eyes here, and I want you to think of the first animal that shows up for you in your mind's eye. So you may want to pause the video just for you to think and focus on a specific animal or animals while I shuffle here. All right. So we did get quite a few animals this time. So I would absolutely love to hear what your animals are in the comments below. So this is for the collective energy of Leo. So if the animals you were thinking of are matching up to the animals here, amazing. Stick them in the comments. I'd love to see if you tapped into the collective here. Or perhaps the animals you're receiving are specifically tailored to your own individual energy here, Leo. So they may not match up here. We have hummingbird spirit. It says, be here now, be here now. And that's kind of what this card is all about. Embrace the moment. So maybe a lot of you have kind of been feeling maybe a little bit flighty, a little bit spacey, needing to ground your energy, Leo, and be in the now instead of looking to the past or looking too far into the future. Really focus on what's right in front of you. And I'm also hearing gratitude. Give gratitude for the things that you do have and the things that you are thankful for. So we have hummingbird spirit. Next we have moth spirit. Surrender now. Surrender now. And I'm getting the energy of both the let go and the trust card here with this moth spirit of surrendering. Okay. We have whale spirit. Trust the great mystery. Trust the great mystery. I almost get moon energy when I get this whale spirit card because I feel like a lot of people want to know what's going on in the future, especially when times are tough, especially when we, could be facing new stuff in the news regarding what's going on in the world, and it may be fearful, and there may be anxiety filled around whatever is going on here, but it's saying trust the great mystery. Oh, and they're showing me again trust. Okay, so for a lot of you, that may be something that's very hard for you to do, is trusting that things are going to work out the way that they're supposed to here in divine timing, and sometimes not always our timing that we want here, Leo, but it's saying trust in the mystery because you came here. And everything you're going through at this time, Leo, is something that you've already signed up for, something you already knew about, to teach you these beautiful soul lessons. And I feel a lot of you, one of your gifts is you can get through all of this. Anything hard you can get through, you can transform that energy, and you can build this beautiful life that you really want here. Oh my gosh, all of these cards are playing in together here, but Groundhog Spirit says it's time to let go. Wow, and we just got let go. And then the card before that, trust. So Spirit is double whammying here what's already been put out. So this is saying time to let go. So if you find yourself where you are in a situation that's just not serving you, again, maybe you're looking, whether it's fear or whether it's something in the physical 3D world, release, let go, and move on, and trust that Spirit has your back, because Spirit certainly does have your back. And I also just got that book, Spirit Has Your Back. I think is it Gabrielle Bernstein, I believe, or the Universe Has Your Back. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe some of you are reading that right now, or maybe it'd be a good book to maybe get from the library or get on Amazon here. We have Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. Holy moly. I forget what card it was here, but it's talking about clearing out the clutter. Wow. Clearing out the clutter. Oh, it was the Unfinished Symphony card. Clearing out the clutter. So again, Frog Spirit comes in and says, tie up any loose ends. Anything that's left unfinished here, you don't want to move into this beautiful new chapter looking over your shoulder and kind of stopping. moving forward 2 steps and taking 5 steps back because you haven't tied up any loose ends here. So clean up the clutter, get done what needs to be done, because you're moving into this beautiful cycle where, you know, you may become a leader, you may become your own boss here. So it's really beautiful energy. Wow. Claim your independence, cat spirit. This is what I was just saying with some of you bossing up. Claiming your independence in a situation, knowing your worth, knowing your authentic, true gift here, and knowing that you are going to be very successful, very independent here, and you're going to have reliable resources where you don't have to rely on anybody else, whether that's people, whether that's could be government or some sort of financial aid, but you are relying on yourself because you're building something that is really going to be sustainable for you here, Leo. We have 2 more left. Sandpiper, it says be playful, be playful. So again, a lot of you are really in your head about something, maybe a lot of anxiety and fear, but be playful. Remember to laugh, Leo. And then lastly, we have the hawk spirit, hawk. It says, let spirit be your guide. Let spirit be your guide. So again, oh wow, they're telling me right now, it's kind of the last card that goes into the mix here. Spiritual teacher, let spirit be your guide. Wow, I've never had that many cards that just beautifully flow together here. All right, and before we close down your reading here, Leo, I'm going to pull a crystal. And the first one, Spirit's been saying since the very first moment I pulled your card here, is clear quartz. Okay, so clear quartz is going to get you clear, no pun intended here, clear on your decision here. And they want that to actually go with your near future. Okay, so the 2 of Earth, 2 of Pentacles is this choice. Choices and opportunities coming in here, and being clear and listening to your higher self, listening to the divine here of which direction to move. But I feel like clear quartz is what they're saying is going to help you connect to that higher divine here, and going to help you make choices that are going to benefit you in the long run here. And I am really seeing with this Page of Earth, the news that you've been waiting on, something that you've been wanting to build. Don't give up on yourself is what Spirit is saying, because you're right on the brink of this beautiful transformational change, especially because you have done the healing. You have put in the work here. So Leo, I hope this reading resonates with you. Very powerful reading. For those of you that do have clear quartz, maybe you have jewelry, maybe you have a big chunk of this sitting next to you at the moment here, but please utilize this energy if you are familiar with crystals in order for you to help make a solid decision. If this message resonates and you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so. Hit that notification bell. I do send out weekly readings for you. Comment. I read each and every one of your comments. It does help me connect to your energy more. And I greatly look forward to connecting with you here, Leo. And I'm sending you all the abundance, love, and light. Till next time.